Yeah, we're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, ma, we are, honey. My special guest today is the one and only sweet baby Keita, all the way from Apollo, baby. My sister Warren, honey, back in 2018, honey. The first black female comedian to ever win Apollo. Hey, girl.
Thank you. Hey, everybody out there. Glad you're tuning in. Glad you're listening. We need the support. I had to ask Miss Sophia. I've supported her before on V103 before, and I was just, I hate, you know what I'm saying? I hate to be messy.
Pull your mic up.
I hate to be messy. Yeah. God knows I do.
Pull it up some more.
I hate to be messy.
Oh, you do?
Hate it.
Okay.
I just want to ask what happened to Frank Ski in the morning. If I know you know the dirt, the behind the scenes, the juicy details that I need to know.
Well, I already, you know what happened to Ski?
What? What, child?
Why did you stop listening to him?
Because he has a bag full of opinions, and he pulled an opinion out all day long. And let me tell you something. Your opinion be from an up north perspective. Oh. You do not speak for the people of Atlanta, Georgia. And I thought his show was just like his song, Doo Doo.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did, honey. But just like you had that opinion and that's how you felt, a whole lot of other people felt the same way.
You're more than welcome. Somebody said he got the sugar. That's what I'm getting on my live, that he had, diabetes. That's when up north people have diabetes. No, but down here in Georgia, they say the sugar. So the Frank got the sugar.
Girl, we're not going to play with that. We're not going to play with that. I ain't going to have no bad karma to hit me.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, the people he picked, I said was second string. For the morning show, you brought life to it. Now, I'm not wanting somebody else back. I ain't gonna say their name on here, Wanda Smith. I'm not gonna say their name out loud, Wanda Smith.
Well, girl, I still have a relationship with
Wanda
these
Smith,
people. I
understand. Yeah, that's your relationship.
But they're gonna get on me saying, "Oh, I can't believe you let that girl come on there and talk about us."
I ain't talking about her. I just feel like after the incident at Atlanta Comedy Theater, it was just that was an entanglement. Now, right before Jada and them had an entanglement, that was the entanglement of the year. I watched that video. That was every bit of a situation, but I just don't like that when you are out here dishing it out, you got to have that same energy to receive it. You say these things, you put this stuff out here, even when she's hosting at Atlanta Comedy Theater that means past tense, before now. When she was hosting there, like after you get the mic back, you just really rag on people and say these things, and now they can't even dispute it or come back because you said after they have gotten off. And you do that. Even on the show, she slide in these little fast, slick ones, and just dig in, and then when it first of all, let me tell you something. Kudos to my boy, Cat Williams. Cat was so fast and smooth and swift on him. That's what I like about it. That's what brings you to greatness as a comic, when you're able to just come off the top. It's not, you ain't read it on this paper for hours and memorized it like an Easter speech. You really have the talent of being funny, and you know how to put it back. You know what I'm saying? So she said that stuff, but the stuff he said back, oh my God, I swear I choked to death when he said that wig was attached to that headset. That was the end for me.
You have been waiting to get that off of your chest
for
my
a chest.
long time.
I want to get that
over a year ago.
I want to get that and these 3 chest hairs off my chest. That's what I wanted. That and these 3 chest hairs.
And that's my girlfriend. We still talk.
Well, you should still talk to her. She needs friends. I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying people need to check themselves sometime. When you close to you, when it's you can't see it. And you have people around you that are yes people. I don't want that in my group. I made sure of that. I want people that'll check me and say, "Oh no, baby, That's not right.
Now, grandma always said, a lie don't care who tell it. It just want to be told.
You want to be told.
Now, you just said up and told a bald-faced lie.
No.
Yes, you did.
Jay, don't let me get out here.
Because you just said that your daughter told you that your wig was on backwards.
I put it around.
And you told her to shut up. You didn't want to hear the truth.
I did.
Now you said.
Not at White Waters. I didn't want to hear the truth at White Waters. Let me tell you. But she would have did that in the security of our very own home. I would have just received it.
Okay.
You're welcome.
But
You're welcome.
I talked to you the other day, and you were sitting on your porch. Yeah, I was having fun. We was, on video.
Yes.
And girl, you were sitting on your porch, and I'm thinking this man that was on the porch with you was your little friend, honey.
No.
But you say that wasn't your friend. Who was that you sitting on the porch with?
Let me tell you exactly who that is.
Hold up. We're going to have to hold that until we come back here.
For the break.
Y'all are not going to believe this child was sitting on the porch and her and this man was having a conversation, and I'm thinking this is one of her good friends, honey, that, he went to school with her, he know her from the comedy club or what have you. But then she opened her mouth and told me who this man was, and I was like, are you serious?
Very. I cannot wait when we come back from the break. Y'all better come back. Get your little friends in. Y'all need to hear this.
You got Miss Sophia holding it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. And this is my very special guest, comedian, Sweet Baby Keita. Oh, God. This is Shantae Savage right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, I will survive. I will survive. Yes, I will survive. And my special guest, Sweet Baby Keita, comedian, Sweet Baby Keita. You said that was what? What kind of song was that?
That was one of them good gay songs. That's what I call it. It lasts like a good Motown song. It lasts about 10 minutes. Anything Marvin Gaye did that was a very spiritual and moving lasted about 10 minutes. It just gives you enough time to do everything you need to do. Them the type of songs you can grind on somebody. You go together with somebody by the time that song is over.
Now, I want to get back to the story, honey. When I called you, we was like, video chatting, honey. And you sitting on your porch, and then I saw this guy sitting on the porch, and y'all were just talking and everything. And I think this one of your friends you went to school with, or one of your, somebody that, you kick it with at the comedy club and all that. Could you let our listeners know who this young man that you were sitting on your porch with?
I was sitting on my porch with my stalker. Now, people refuse to believe because I've just allowed it. He is my stalker. He actually stalks me. He is a comedy fan. He comes to comedy shows. I met him when I was on radio, and he was stalking my friend who was also my co-host. And he started stalking all three of us. He came up to the radio station. The police was called. They had to take him away from the radio station. But he would continuously call in after that. So finally, he was just my fan. He would come to shows and laugh real hard. And then one day, I'm on my post, and he said, "Sweet Baby Keita, I know where you live." Oh no, let me get back before that. Let me tell you how we progressed. He got my number. So he started calling me.
How did he get your number?
Because I have a Google number on my business card.
Uh-huh.
And he calls it. And that's how he started. He called acting like he want to book you for stuff. That's part of his stalking process. So now he's calling me, and I've asked him not to call me. I said, "Harry, look," his name is Harry. I said, "Harry, please stop calling me. Call me only if you're dead. You're bleeding profusely, or it's Christmas." I gave him 3. So he would call me, and I'd be like, "Are you bleeding?" He was like, "No." I said, "So you ain't dead, and it ain't Christmas. Why are you calling me?" But it just got to the point where he would continuously call. I blocked a number, and he would call me from another number, a private. And I had blocked like 5 numbers. So I gave up. I was like, that's it. He's going to call me. So I let him call me. That's how he slid in with that. He would ask me to go places, like, "Will you go out with me, or can I buy you lunch?" And I would always say no. One particular day, I just happened to be hungry. Now, when I'm happening to be hungry, my fat urges take right over, baby. I be hungry. So he asked me, "Would you like to go to lunch?" And my stomach said, "Yes, we would. Like a free meal." So he told me to meet him at Pollo Tropical. They don't even have them no more in Atlanta. They tore him down because I wrote a nice, nasty statement after this date. But he asked me.
Just hold on. Hold on. You have a stalker.
Yes.
That has your number.
Yes.
He is calling you.
Yes.
And he is a stalker.
He is a stalker.
And you told him only call you if he dead, profusely bleeding, or it's Christmas.
Yes.
And then your stalker calls you and invites you to go get something to eat.
Yes.
And you say yes.
I said yes.
The person that y'all had called the police on.
Yes. Yeah. I knew. Listen, in the back of my mind, I probably knew that it was wrong, but my stomach led me to Pollo Tropical. Now.
Oh, girl, no. Y'all just digest on that. We'll be right back. Oh, Miss Sophia, hold it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride with my special guest, sweet baby Keita. Oh shit, there go that stalker girl. Annie Jackson right here on WERUradio. WERUradio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, but we are, honey. And I'm in the studio with my girlfriend, the one and only comedian, sweet baby Keita. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Girl, now when we left off our last break, honey, you was telling us about your stalker, girl.
And I told you I was eating this free food. That's what I was telling you
Let
about.
me just set it up, baby. Hold on. First of all, my sister was at another radio station, and they had a stalker. Her and 3 more co-hosts, they had a stalker. They called the police on the stalker. So then the stalker stopped stalking the other 2 females and just started stalking my sister, sweet baby Keita. So sweet baby Keita said the stalker told her, that he had her phone. He knew where she lived. But she said, let me bag it up. She said, hold on. He started calling me. I had a Google phone number. He started calling me on my Google phone. And then I told him, only call me if you dead, if you profusely bleeding, or it's Christmas. And he called her, and it was not one of those reasons. So she said, why are you calling me? And then she said that her stalker invited her out to eat. And this is a true story, ladies and gentlemen. We're not making this up. She's not making this up. And my sister, because I saw her, I was video chatting with her. And I was like, girl, who was that? I'm thinking that's her friend, the man to the point. So she is going to tell y'all an update on how I found out that he was not her friend. But he invited her to go to dinner. And you said
it was lunch.
He invited you to go to lunch.
Lunch.
And you said that your what was?
Okay. I have what I call fat urges. That means that I love to eat. And the spirit of free is all over me. It was going to be free food. That's what I had seen in my mind. But in the back of my mind, I knew I shouldn't have took it. But I did. Now, I met him at Pollo Tropical. We didn't want like it was a date or nothing. We didn't go together. I pulled up at Pollo Tropical. He's already standing outside. He lunges into a full run towards my car when he sees me pull up. So now he runs up to my door and he says, sweet baby Keita, are you excited? And I said, hell no, I'm hungry. Now get your ass out of the way so I can get it in and eat. So now I push him out the way. We go in Pollo Tropical. And they have an assortment of food. And when I say assortment,
that's my phone.
Okay, so they have an assortment of food. And you got to pick the different chicken, what you want, and then it's like so many sauces and different things. So I got all my little stuff picked out. They gave us our food. So now I told y'all I was hungry. So I sat down and ate like a hostage. You hear me? I was eating my food like I was in the military. Like they only give you 15 minutes to eat. I was dogging this Pollo Tropical. It was everything that people had told me about. And it was free. So I'm just eating it. But he's trying to make light little chit chat like this really a date. It's not. I don't even really look up from the chicken. I answer his little questions in one word answers like this ain't really that. Okay? So once I have eaten the food, and I don't think I use a napkin, I wipe my mouth with the back of my hand. And I said, I'm about to go to the bathroom. And I tried to grab my little backpack that I had with me. He grabbed the bottom of it and said, no. And I said, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom. So now we're jacking this backpack back and forth. He said, I'll hold it for you while you in there. He didn't want me to leave. Because that's what I was going to do. So he said, I'll hold it for you. So I left my backpack with this man because I had to pee and I couldn't keep going back and forth. I just left it. I almost said, damn it, and got in the car, but the keys was in it. So when I got back from the bathroom, I said, I'm ready to go. Let's wrap this up. I just came to eat. It's over. I'm out of here. So now I have eaten this food. So now he steps up the stalking. He's stalking. He's every time I turn on my live, every time I turn on my phone, he likes all my pictures. He's on my live every single time. His little quirk is he always tell you who you look like. And that's how I know it's him. Even if he changed his name. He'll be like, Sweet Baby Kita, you look like Fantasia. Sweet Baby Kita, you like Jennifer Hudson. Sweet Baby Kita, you. And that's how I know who. If Mary J. Blige, he's giving me about 5 people he say I look like. So I always know this. One time, my daughter was out to lunch from her job, and a guy came up to her and said, hey, you look like Ashanti. And she said, okay. He said, what's your name? She said, Telly. He said, you're Sweet Baby Kita's daughter, because he see her in my live. So she said, oh, my God.
I thought we laughed. This not funny.
This not funny. So
this
now
serious.
My daughter does hair, so she has a hair page. He's calling her now. Hi, Telly. This is Harry. And so he was like, he wanted to get his mama hair fixed. He just trying to come up with stuff, but he just called people. So now I'm on my live one day and I'm riding, and I see Harry says, he texts me and said, I know your address. And I said, I text him back, you better never use it. So now I'm on my live. This is the same day. I'm driving. I'm doing a promo for a show that I'm doing in South Carolina. I'm putting on myself. So I'm just cheerful. I'm giving this whole spiel. I got my white lady voice on and I'm talking about the show and who's all on it. I see my address go up the feed. My physical address where I live goes up the feed. So now I'm losing it like, oh my God. This, can I say nigga?
Yeah.
This nigga put my address on this feed. So now I go from this cheerful lady next door, Avon lady, to I was one of the city girls. Nigga, I killed you. I flipped the strip and I'm like, he took it down, and I blocked him on Facebook. I blocked him on Instagram. I blocked 2 more numbers he got. I blocked his mama. I blocked the Senate, somebody in Congress. I blocked everything about him. I blocked his mailman. I blocked everybody that had a connection to him.
Oh, could we hold it right there? Can we hold it right there? I thought we was going to be doing stories today from the internet and what's going on in the world. But my sister come with a bag of stories. And this story never ends. She still has not gotten to the point where I saw her sit on the porch with the stalker.
Because there was so many collaborative perspectives I got to come from till we got to the point where you seen him. So I'm telling all of them. We about to go to another break. Do I need to hold on?
Yeah, hold on. Girl.
Hold my meal. I'm going to hold my meal till we come back. So now we're at the point where I'm telling you, I'm on fire. And I've blocked him on everything in life. I blocked his doctor who delivered him all the way up to every fake, fictitious page he had under his name.
So this reminds me of Helen Baylor when she said in that song, she was traveling with James Brown and all the artists in the world. She was singing back up for everybody. Mm-hmm. She was giving drugs. They were giving her drugs free. How many of y'all know it went for free? How many know that lunch she went on? Woo! That lunch she had with the stalker. How many of y'all know it wasn't free?
It was not free. You know what,
girl? But your daughter's involved, girl. Now this is really I'm laughing because it is funny, girl. But, I know the seriousness of it when somebody like that, and then they involve your child, honey, and they know where you live. Because I had a stalker, girl, but I'm gonna let you go on through your stalker story, honey. I'll tell you mine later if we have time. Because don't look like we're gonna be able to get beyond As the world turned, no, as Keita and her stalker turned. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding down right here on We Are Your Radio. We Are Your Radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. And I'm sitting here with my special guest today, the one and only comedian,
Sweet Baby Keita.
And when we come back, her story is just like V. Bozeman said, honey. Juicy. Club Chit Chat with your DJ Miss Sophia right here on We Are Your Radio. We Are Your Radio with the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, but we are. I'm in here with my special guest, the comedian, Sweet Baby Keita. She is the winner of Apollo 2018, baby. She has been telling us a story since she got here about her stalker. And this is a real story. I want everybody to know this is true. She is not making this up. Because I called her one day and she was, I had we was video talking.
You got the video.
And so she was sitting on her porch, and this guy was sitting over there. I'm thinking this is somebody that she went to school with, or this is one of her friends, or one of her homeboys she's kicking it with. And then she told me, "Child, this is my stalker," and I asked my neighbor to call the police for me, and I'm thinking the neighbor had called the police, but continue to tell your story.
But nobody will, because they feel like I'm just too. I mean, for real, they feel like I'm playing or it's too close. But I'm telling you, anytime, like at this point, I told you, I have blocked him where he just can't have access like he want to. So now what he does is he looks on my page and he finds out where I am. Now, I'm at karaoke at Harold's Chicken and Ice Bar up in Marietta, not the one on Edgewood. I'm all the way up in Marietta. Now, Harry comes up there, and I'm telling you, because I was doing a live and telling people where I was, trying to get people out because it was a competition, and I liked the young lady that was in it, and I really was trying to support. I had people coming out, and Harry was one of them. But Harry comes in and said, "Hey, Sweet Baby Keita, are you excited?" And I said, "No, Harry, damn." And then he proceeds to say, "Do you want that?" and touch my chicken. Now, let me tell you something. I was hot. Do you hear me? I love Harold's Chicken and Ice Bar. I like all of it. He touched my chicken and said, "You want that?" I was like, "No. I don't." He ate the rest of my chicken. He sat there. I had to move away. He took a picture and everything. So then, now I go to a comedy show. Shows up who? Harry. Now, I'm telling people that he's my stalker, but Harry gets up and shows the host of the show, who says, "Keita, this." He said, "Look at this picture." Now, Harry got a whole photo slide of us at different places because everywhere he comes, he takes these pictures. So now the validity of my stalking looks like I'm lying because it's a ray. You can tell it's different hairstyles. Y'all know I changed my hair so my probation officer can't catch up with me. So it's different hairstyles, colors, and everything. And he has all these pictures of us. The host said, "Keita, you lied." He said it to my face. He said, "You are lying. You did. This can't be stalking you." And Harry proceeds to get the mic and tell jokes. Now, I promise you, people, y'all do not know what I have really endured. All of this is real. I'm not making any of this up. I cannot. If I could, I would. Now, Harry proceeds to tell jokes this night like he on open mic. It was funny. It really was. And I mean, for real, like, you can't be mad and just be so, it just be so wild. The wow effect outweigh. I don't feel unsafe, but I just feel aggravated with him. So now, I had a magazine interview with a prominent magazine. And it was other big name people that were there. David Banner was there, whom I love. Oh my God. And so, and there was some other big name people from Love and Hip Hop. You know, I don't call them big names, but people, C-rated. There wasn't no A-star. It was a C-list. So we're all sitting around. They had little horse dovers and stuff. We had little horse dovers.
Theirs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Little horse dovers around and little drinks and stuff. And champagne. It was very nice. It was well organized. They also had a good security guard. Now I see Harry coming past the glass. I told the security guard, do not let him in. Do not. I said, as a matter of fact, use all your skills they taught you in security class. The figure four, jump from the top rope. Everything they teach you, you do it to him. I said, and tase him till he pee on himself. I always say that. And the security guard laughed, but he seen how adamant Harry was about getting in this door. So the security guard did not let Harry in. My brother came up there, Dr. Foolish.
Hold on. We got to take a break. We have went into the 4 o'clock hour. We have not played the top of the hour. Nothing, honey. I'm going to Miss Sophia, hold it down right here. We are WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. We're also the home of the Laughing Hyenas. We're the home of the #1 morning show. And we're the home of my special guest, sweet baby Keita. And we're also the home of Harry, who is downstairs trying to get security to let him in the building. Come on, baby, let's ride. Girl, this story goes on and on like the little Easter rabbit on the battery. With mine. Sweet baby Keita, baby. This is my girlfriend, honey, the comedian that won Apollo, baby. She took the whole thing home. She is the only African-American female to win Apollo. Sweet baby Keita. Comedian, sweet baby Keita. And she has been telling us about her stalker, Harry. And the conclusion of her stalker story is coming up during our next break. Yes, baby. But you just talk about Netflix and Stars. Yes. Now, what's the problem you have? You say you can't steal cable. The problem I have is you can't steal cable no more.
Before now, I just used to show the cable man one titty, not even both of them. I show him one titty. And I got all kind of stuff. He was hooking up stuff on the ceiling and everything. He did his job. Now, they have no way around it. You have to pay for what you get. And Stars, they just charge so much for Stars to be in a package. Like, I got all the good channels on cable. So I was not paying for Stars. And, you know, because I stopped watching Power. Because everybody died. It sounds like the letter in Life. She died, your cousin died, and then such and such died, the dog died, and then he said, you want me to read your mail? Hell no. That's how Power went every week. They were having sex and dying. It just got bad. I just couldn't. But I'm going to tell you, my salute to Curtis Jackson, a.k.a. 50 Cent. Baby, that was my best part of Power. My man got mad and went and watched it because I talk about it so vividly. Because you never see a man penis on just like a cable channel. You have to watch porn to see that. They usually show their back, you know, their buttocks or, you know, their chest to the little cuts. You know, if a dude got them 2 cuts on the side, he gonna give you the business. Oh my God, the business is coming. But they'll show all of that. They never show the penis. And when I tell you, when Curtis Jackson masturbated on Power, that was the best episode of Power that I have watched. I don't know what else happened on that episode, but I do know that, as you know, I know his real birthday, Curtis Jackson. Curtis Jackson.
And I can tell you enjoyed that.
I touched myself after what he touched himself, and I in turn touched myself. It was everything to me. Everything. Oh my God.
Do you watch P-Valley?
I want to. I don't have Stars. So soon as I think I'm gonna break down and go because I pay for Pandora because I don't want the commercials. And I'm out of town and I could download when I flew out the country. Like, you need that music. I don't want, if you download music to your phone, you're taking up all your space. And so I pay for Pandora.
Okay. Do you watch Pose?
No. No.
Well, what do you watch?
Law and Order. You hear me? Law and Order Special Victims Unit. That's what I watch like normal people. It ain't nothing like watching Benson and Stabler. You can start at the beginning and come all the way up to the present day Law and Order. But Law and Order episodes, if they say it's gonna be on all day, I promise you, I be in the bed stinking because I'm not getting up. I just go use the bathroom every now and again. But I stay right there and watch every morsel of Law and then what Order.
Is that the one that do?
Absolutely. Once you hear that sound, you know it's about to go down. I watch Law and Order. I also watch My 600-Pound Life because I cannot believe that them fat ass women always have a man. How? I've been begging, praying to God. I've been on my knees. I've laid before him so many times. No, I don't. For a man. But these women who are having to hold their stomach up just so the man can wash their cootie cat have a man, a faithful man. He feeding her and rolling her over and wiping her. Listen here, I can't get a man to cut my grass.
So wait. Now, let me tell y'all something. I know y'all think I'm just talking, but Sweet Baby Keita is a mess. Sweet Baby Keita, I thought she was lying when she told me this. I saw the Sweet Baby Keita one time, and she said, girl. I said, girl, what you doing? She said, girl, I'm trying to hook up this man. I said, what? And what was the one where you hook up with the people, the man, you said, what was the name of that show? I can't think of the name of the Showtime. It was the one where the men from out of the country, they trying to get you to marry.
Let me tell you, I was booked on a cruise ship before this pandemic. 90 Day Fiance. Now I was booked on a cruise ship and I met a man from Nicaragua. I couldn't even say Nicaragua before I met this man. I tried to play like hard to get because he seen my poster downstairs because I was the ship coming. He said, I wanted to meet this lady. I said, that's me. He said, you are beautiful. And then he invited me to his room. I didn't know how to work the phone. I had to wait on him to call me. I don't know how to work the ship phone. I know how to work my good cell phone. I'm telling you. So he called me. He invited me to his room. I went and I just kind of chit-chatted. I wasn't breaking down again this man. And I don't know this man like that. I had came and, and I went. After we talked hours, I left. So he asked me to come back later on that night because he had to work and I had to do my comedy show. After my comedy show, I slid by there. He was in there trying to talk. I said, listen here, cut that light off. I'm going to take these drawers off. Come on here. Come on here. When I wrote in to 90 Day Fiance because I wanted him here in this country, I wrote such an eloquent treatment. It read like a Harlequin romance. When I proofread it just to make sure all of my vocabulary and diction was correct, I laughed at my own self. I said, Keita, you stupid. But it was so engrossing and enveloping. The people immediately hit me back and asked me which show I wanted to be on, 90 Day Fiance or the other one. I think after they get together. But I said, can y'all please get him a green card? Look here. I wrote that in the bottom. P.S. He needs a good green card to be over here with me.
I thought she was lying, and one day I was just at home and I was just flicking through the TV and then I saw this show. I was like, oh my God, she's telling the truth. This is a real show.
It's a real
show. And then
I
sat there and I watched one episode. This is an episode where the African boy met the white girl from the United States, and she went over there.
They marry over there, and then they come back over here as they're, now that they're married, they can come in the country. But yes, I was going to. Oh my God, he was the embodiment of. He had the body of a god. He used to play. Listen, I'm telling y'all his story. He played professional baseball for the Houston Astros.
Oh, he was with the Astros?
Yeah.
Oh,
but he hurt himself.
He hurt you too on that shit.
He did.
I'm going to Miss Sophia hold down right here. We are you radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. Oh Oh, baby. What you get ready to say?
Oh my God.
He hurt you?
No, I haven't gotten on top of a man in a long time. I use my knees for other stuff, lifting and bending. I don't be up here trying to hurt my knees, trying to please no man. If I get on top of a man, I look so sad, he just asked me to get down.
Oh.
But, girl, you should have seen me up there. I felt like a champion again. I did everything in my arsenal to this man.
I'm going to dedicate this next song to you and him.
What's the song?
I ain't going to tell you the title. I'm just let you hear it. Your DJ Miss Sophia right here on WERUradio. WERUradio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride. Yes, I'm in the studio today with my special guest. She is the winner of Apollo 2018, Sweet Baby Keita. She's a comedian and I love her. Hello, Sweet Baby Keita. How are you?
Hey, girl.
What's going on in your world?
Well, I'm just going to finish out this story because
What
somebody's
story?
going to be blessed. Some souls, that's my motto, saving souls. Somebody's soul will be saved.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
And how are you going to save that soul?
I'm going to save a soul with this story.
The rest of the story?
The rest of the story.
But can I do this before you get into the rest of the ending of your story about Harry, your stalker? I want to let everybody know that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they have a deal with Netflix. That's right. They have a multi-year deal that's very lucrative, I hear. They're not saying how much they inked this deal for, but they will be putting together movies, script shows, documentaries, docu-strip series, and children programs. Now, they have a production company. That's Meghan and Prince Harry. They have a production company. Now, Meghan said that she's not going to be, in the movies so far. She said she's not going to be in front of the camera. She's going to be working behind the camera.
Okay.
But she said that she is open to doing some voiceovers and stuff, but no films, as of now, she's not going to be doing that. But sometimes they may, pop up in the documentaries and stuff like that. But they said as far as her going back into her acting chops, she's not doing it. She's strictly working behind the camera. And they said they got a huge deal with Netflix.
Quite sure.
And they doing that.
That's what they do for white people.
No, they did that for Michelle Obama and
not
Barack.
Monique.
Huh?
Not Monique. She's so bitter.
That's because she's running around there acting like Harry. Could you finish telling us the rest of your Harry story?
You right. You right for that.
Harry the stalker. Your stalker.
My stalker. And where did I actually end my part at? Ask the hyenas, where was I
Where was
in the
she
story?
in the story? You were saying how he came.
He has gone away.
You had to walk to the car. Walk you to the car. You went home.
That part is over. He done left and came back.
Oh, you came to the house.
He found me in the club the other week.
Yeah, and your daughter was there. Said, "Mama, you all right?"
Yes. And so, Harry's there in the front row laughing, and he laughs like a hyena. Yeah, y'all need him as y'all president.
Oh, we good.
He is at the front of the club laughing and yelling out and just doing a lot. And finally, I tell people, this is my stalker. I do a stalker set and I do my regular stuff, but it's very funny. So after the show, we went outside. I was doing some more video work because I had my videographer with me. He's there. He's dancing around. He's just so the most. So finally, I wait till Harry's preoccupied with somebody else and I take off. So I run and get in my car. Now I'm in my car. I got a stick, so I have to take my shoes off so that I can really drive like I want to. So I'm trying to get my shoes off. Harry has now made it to my car. He has caught me. And so he said, "Sweet baby Keita." And I said, "Get my damn door." So I'm closing my door up like, "Harry, get away from me." And he said, "Can I pray for you?" And I said, "No, Jesus don't know you." And he said, "I'm going to pray." He said, "With me," initially. And I said, "No." So he put his hand on the top of my car and went into a fervent prayer. Now I yelled out, "That's good. Thank you, Jesus. Now move out the way before I run over you, Harry." So I leave the club. I go to my dude house. We're laying down, about to make sweet, sweet love to one another. My phone rings.
And then,
who is it? Harry.
Hey, Keita.
Are you excited? You know You know it. So I hang up. I put my phone on airplane mode so none of them calls come through. Cardi B taught me that. So I put it on airplane mode so I didn't get no more calls. But since Harry couldn't reach me, he called the lady that I got him from, the original Stalk E, Miss B, comedian Miss B. So it's 1:00 in the morning, y'all. He calls Miss B, who has a whole man in her life and a family and everything. He calling her, but he calling her Google line, and it's a Florida number he uses. He got so many, but he using a Florida number. Her family's from Miami, so she thinking somebody hurt.
Something going on. They call
so
this
she
thing.
answers, and you know what she got? Hey,
Miss B,
are you excited? It's me, Harry. He got to say that too. So she hangs up on him, but he continuously calls her. He's still calling her. He texts her a picture of me and him from the club and everything. So now Miss B is so upset she can't take it anymore. She called me at 7 a.m. and said, Keita, I'm writing up something. She said, and I'm going to put it, she's Haitian. Harry's Haitian. That's how they got together. So, because she do a lot of Haitian shows or what have you. So, she said she's going to put it in the Haitian Facebook page, and they wouldn't let her. They know Harry. So they wouldn't let her put it up. So, she put it on her own page. So everybody that's reading it is commenting. He stalked me too. He called me. He da-da-da. Everybody, somebody put in the comments, we talking like we R. Kelly victims. So everybody's saying that basically the same. He's stalking them.
So he don't sleep.
He's stalking.
But that's what I want to know from you. You say you be getting in your car, you waiting for him to be distracted and all that, and you trying to get away. He know where you live. he can beat you to your house. So where are you going?
I went to my man's house. That's why he probably called, because he couldn't find me. But he told me. He said, Kid, I know when you at home and when you're not. That's the worst part. Oh my God. So now when Miss B write this up on Harry, now he gets mad and calls me the next morning. So I answer, because I know it's him. Hey, sweet baby Keita, are you excited? It's me, Harry. Okay, Harry. He said, why did Miss B write that up on me? I said, because you a line crosser. You step over your bounds. You are actually bothering this girl. She has a house full of people. You know what I'm saying? Not just that, but you got her thinking this is an emergency. You calling this time of night. I said, Harry, only 2 calls. You can't call nobody at that time of night unless you want sex or it's an emergency. Nobody does that. And I said, you need to stop that. You really are disrespectful. He said she crossed the line. She got people looking at me like I'm a stalker. I said, what? Shut your mouth. Not you. I said, Harry, you are a stalker. He said, what do you mean? I said, you know what I mean. And Harry, stop calling her. She wants you to stop. And it's serious. He named all the people that posted under the comments. He done read this whole post. So I'm not kidding. I ain't making any of this up. So now I block Harry new found number and 2 more numbers after I said what I said, and I blocked him again. That does not stop Harry.
I
made a video. I did a live video. It's on my page about this whole story. It's on my page, and people were commenting and whatnot. Harry called me and said, sweet baby Keita, why did you do that? And I said, you stalking me. He said, no, I'm a fan. What's the difference between a fan and a stalker? I said, a fan stay at the venue. They meet you at the venue and they stay there. I said, a stalker find out where you live and come round to your house. That's why you are a stalker, Harry. If you don't understand, stop this. Like, this does not make any sense. Let's just stop this. So then I'm thinking that it really sunk in, because I didn't hear from him. He's still here in Atlanta for another couple of days. But yesterday, Harry was leaving. He called and said, hey, sweet baby Keita, it's me, Harry. Are you excited? And I said, Harry, what the fuck do you want? And he said, well, my time here is over and I have to go back home today, but I wanted to give you something. I said, that's okay. He said, no, I'm at your house now. Where are you? He said, I'm at your house now. Where are you? I said, Harry, why? He said, I have something to give you. I'm just going to put it in your mailbox. Okay. I'm telling y'all, I was literally down the street. Like we probably passed each other. By the time I was coming across at the light on Lowry. And so I was almost at my house. And so now I pull up real cautiously, like where he at, but he was gone. But he did leave this stuff. Now he left a letter to me. You know, he wrote a note. It was in an envelope. It had my name on it, Sweet Baby Keita.
And one for Miss B.
And no, one for my daughter, Kimari.
Oh.
So Kimari pulled both of them out. She read hers to me as I'm changing my clothes to go somewhere. And now she's reading mine. I'm telling you, if y'all, this boy is smart. You can't, he got good sense. And he blessed us and thanked us for being in his life. We ain't in your life. You in ours. He thanked us and blessed us. But Harry done went to the CVS and printed off pictures of me and him. So it's 3 pictures of me and Harry printed out. They only do that for prisoners in jail. But Harry printed off our pictures. And I said, and I mean no harm, I'm going to get a frame today and put them in there and put it on my wall. I have a wall where I commemorate a lot of things that went on in my life. I won Atlanta's hottest female comedian 3 years consecutively. I'm on Kevin Hart, Heart of the City. I have that up. I won Apollo. I have that stuff up. I also was on Steve Harvey and I threw my own major production in my city. All that stuff is up on my wall. And now I'm going to add to this wall the pictures of Harry and I. And I know y'all saying she crazy, but people, y'all don't understand. I don't want this relationship. It has been thrust upon me, but yet it still is here. And Harry's a good person. He has a good heart. I'm not going to take anything away from him as a human. He just does not have the social skills. That's his.
But you say he work on airplanes.
I said that's mechanical. I said social.
Oh, social. Okay.
They don't have no social skills.
We have just really violated all kind of rules today here at the radio station, and the supervisor is right there. We are supposed to be at our last break, and we really are. But okay. We didn't take a break after the second break to go into the last break. So I don't know how this gonna end. Because we're going to be here. We may have to be here for another 30 minutes. We may be here till 6:30 today. Because now we have to play all this music and play these commercials and stuff. And we have one more break left, and it's going to be after 6 o'clock. No, the boss over there saying, cut. Well,
can I show my shorts?
Yeah, tell everybody how to get in contact with you.
You get in contact with me on social media. Please follow me on my IG. Follow me only in social media land, not to my house. Follow me at IG Sweet Baby Keita, SweetBabyKita at Sweet Baby Keita, and it's at Sweet Baby Keita on Instagram, and it's Sweet Baby Keita on Facebook. 3 words: Sweet 1 word, Baby 1 word, Keita Kita 1 word, and then you'll find me. I also have my own website, which is beautiful. It is sweetbabykeita.com. You can go on there, and it'll take you to all the links that I have, all my social media outlets, and you'll see my Apollo win and all my videos. But I'm now selling these booty shorts. That's probably why Harry be following me, because my booty big, baby.
You had your Charmin on the other night.
I had Charmin on. I've had on Angel Soft. I had on Kit Kat. I had on Skittles. I had on a Gusher outfit that night Harry was at the club last week. So I also have Aquafina. If you could see them, these are the cutest little booty shorts, and I have sets this is not a set. These are just the shorts. I have some Snicker shorts. I have different shorts, but I have two sets, Gusher and Skittles sets. So I have sizes up to 3X and different ones. So you have to pick your size and what I have. Not like on IG where it say one size fit all, which is a lie. Because if all of us go out and buy the same thing, somebody gonna look a mess in it. You hear me?
Girl, you done went to you do shows, comedy shows. You have a stalker that you do lunch with. Now you like Cardi B. You are Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova forward. How much are those shorts, girl?
These shorts are $20. $20 to make your booty look so fat. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I don't mean fat with a F. I mean with a PH. You are going to look so sexy. And just to see those names on the back. For small ladies, I also have a nice yellow shirt. It's yellow and black, and it says, "Caution, slippery when wet." They are so cute. Girl. So I have those in a small for the little booties. Little booties matter. Black lives and little booties do matter.
Girl, I'm going to be off tomorrow because it is already 6 o'clock.
Well, let's get on out of here. It's 5:50.
It's 10 minutes till, girl.
Play the songs. Go ahead and play the songs out.
Girl, you done talk during the songs. We were supposed to be playing the songs, honey. We supposed to be doing our last break now, honey. But I'm your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride. And that's my special guest, the one and only comedian Sweet Baby Keita, the winner of Apollo 2018. Anything else you want to say to Harry? Any more ladders come?
Harry, thank you for the pictures and the nice note. It was nice.
That's why he be on you, girl.
Oh my God,
you so nice.
I am nice. I want to come back on Wednesdays if I can. If the hyenas will have me, I could do this on Wednesday and tell y'all even better stories. Cause I'm telling you, I call myself Harriet Tubman. I just be taking strangers into my very own home, and it always ends badly. And I just want to tell some of these good stories.
Nigga, please.
Hey, don't miss Wellness Wednesdays with me, DB Marshall.
Get the new We Are You radio skill, then say, "Alexa, play We Are You radio."
Okay, playing We Are You radio. That's my favorite station.